read my title, it's a real story that I want to tell you guys, and it's nothing to do with clickbait. It's none of that. It's just I'm at the point where I feel like you guys should know everything about me, that that I've been through, stuff like that. So I want to share this story with you guys when I was about to pass away when I was 8 years old. And this is kind of like a story that I've never really told because it happened so long ago, and it's like I don't even think about it too much. But I want you guys to like just know like what it felt like or what I went through, and that's why I'm bringing this video to you guys. Please make sure you like, comment, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe. So look, y'all, this is how I'm explaining it. I was 8 years old, okay, and when you're 8, you're young. You cry for everything, or you feel everything. You feel me? You feel a lot of pain and stuff. And I was at my grandma's house, right? And I was sleeping there because my dad, he left me there for the night. So as I'm there and stuff, I'm having a good time, and I fall asleep. And then it's like, in your sleep, you're unconscious. Especially me, when I'm sleeping, I'm the type of person that I'm a deep sleeper. I don't wake up till it's time to go to sleep. But it was just the moment, like it was a moment where I felt deep pain. Like I was basically I couldn't sleep. I woke up in the middle of the night and I'm just feeling something on my side, and it's hurting and hurting and hurting, and I'm like, this is not normal. And my grandma, she was in her room, she was sleeping too. I went and woke her up and I told her what was the issue. One thing about my grandma is, if you're sick, she's gonna make sure she finds something to make you feel better. And there's nothing better than a homemade remedy, right? So I had my grandma make me a homemade remedy, and we tried to see if the solution, that solution would work for the problem, but it didn't seem to work. It just, you feel me? I was still having a pain on my right side, and it was like I just couldn't bear with the pain, man. And it's like we didn't know what was going on because it was a stomach ache. Basically, my dad came to my grandma's house. He picked me up and he brought me back home. We didn't go to the doctors yet. We didn't, none of that, right? We just went home, and I'm still home trying to sleep, and it's still hurting. Like I'm talking about a consecutive 10 out of 10 type of pain, consecutive through a whole hour. And mind you, I'm young, so it's hard to deal with this type of pain. And basically, I just started throwing up. I kept throwing up. And as I was throwing up, I'm like, okay, this is not normal, because it's just like non-stop with a like you feel me, a pain on your right side that you can't bear with. And my dad, he just didn't have anything else out the box to pull out. My grandma tried what she can try, and we finally went to the hospital. As we went to the hospital, like my dad rushed there, and when we got there, I couldn't handle it. And the emergency room, you have to wait sometimes, right? So as I was waiting, man, I couldn't wait. And my dad, he made sure they rushed, they rushed to me. And when I finally got the attention, the lady was asking me, how bad is the pain from a scale of 1 through 10? And I showed her it was a 10, like that's really how I was feeling. And throughout that, they knew I wasn't lying. They knew it was something serious. So we went to they brought me to this room, and they did a whole bunch of checkups and stuff, and they had like the IVs and stuff on me, and they found out my appendix was about to blow. Now, one thing about your appendix is it's full of bacteria, so if it blows up in you, there's a big chance of you dying, you passing away. And one thing the doctor said was, on that specific day, I was minutes away from having my appendix blow up right inside my stomach. So basically, those doctors right there, they couldn't operate me at that hospital, so they transferred me in an ambulance, an emergency transfer, all the way to a different hospital, and we rushed to get surgery. And they actually took my appendix out, and it's like that was a pain that was so unbearable, so a pain that could have, you know, left me dead. You feel me? It was something that it's just something that, you feel me, you don't want to go through as a kid, because it's like your life is right on the line with you feel me, your life is right on the line. And I just feel like that moment right there could have been a moment where I probably wouldn't have been here today. And I just felt like I had to share that with you guys, due to the fact how much support you guys, you know, how much you support me. Feel me? I feel like you guys should know like important things in my life, and therefore I wanted to share this story with you guys. I thought of it last night, to be honest, because I was just thinking like, okay, like Diamond, she had asked me, she said, what's the worst thing that ever happened to you? And then I really didn't have like a worst thing that ever happened to me, but then again I thought of that because it was like, damn, I almost lost my life. So that's really the worst thing that ever happened to me. And I just want to make sure that y'all know, if your stomach is hurting, you feel some type of way, like a pain that's not normal, make sure you go check it out as soon as possible. Because like, you're not just gonna get a normal pain out of one day, and you feel me, there must be something wrong with y'all. So this message is basically to tell y'all, if you're feeling some type of way like that's not normal, then go ahead and, you feel me, go make sure you check that out as soon as possible. Make sure you don't, you feel me, hold nothing back from anyone. Like, just let it be known, bro. That's really my message to y'all. I thank y'all for watching this.